Okay, so we have indicator points now, but I'm not actually going to use them directly. I just wanted to demonstrate a little bit what they would look like for the different zones that we want to model. So going back to our workflow, we have the geology and we convert those into indicators. We'll go to the zone, we go back to the oxidation. But what we want to do is actually create a model out of this. So in GEOREKA we have this concept of functional modeling, and I'll just demonstrate this because it's going to be a little bit hard to explain that without visualizing it. So what we do is we take these indicator points and we use a classification function. So let's see, is this the oxidation that we're doing? Yes, it is. And as I change this, it automatically renamed this one to oxidation function. We don't have to worry about everything else too much. We'll just leave it at the defaults again. We'll just have the extended workflow now, because we used to have only the first two steps. Now we're going to run this one. Again, this converts our data to indicator points, but then the output of this is actually going straight into a model function. So now you can see this here. So we compare this to the original data that we have, and you see that there's now a surface, or what appears to be like a surface, between the oxide and everything else. And what we're seeing here is actually a representation of a surface. It's not an actual surface, but we actually use something that's called ray tracing technique to represent the function that we've created as a surface. So instead of seeing an item here on in the list now, you'll see that under functions we have this oxide function now based on the indicator values. So here we have this yellow button and it says classification function, and it seems to create a surface, but it's not actually a surface. So if we go to the function itself and we play with it, we can actually play with a little bit with some settings, and you can see that the surface actually goes up and down a little bit. And what we mean with classification, I'll go into that in more detail later. For now, just remember that you from the indicators you actually create functions that you're going to be using later on, and it's just a representation of the function in 3D that's been displayed here.